Let us look at the Anunnaki beings in Sumerian civilization, as many of you have requested for my explanation on such topic. Before that, we should bear it in mind that every civilization that have existed on Earth have their mythology. Most of these civilizations talks about some extraterrestrial forces or beings coming from above to Earth and mingled with humans. The Sumerian civilization and mythology is for the people of Sumeria in Mesopotamia. Africans have their own myths and civilization, and its zenith is found in Egypt, which is the Egyptian civilization and mythology. Egypt is the final stage of what is today known as the African civilization, which predated the Sumerians. Now, in 1849, some British archaeologists discovered 14 tablets, also called cuneiform writings, in Sumeria. The stories found in these tablets are the mythologies of the Sumerians in Mesopotamia, which is present-day Iraq. According to the Sumerian tablets, for over 400,000 years, creator gods, as they were called, came to Earth from a distant planet just to mine gold in order to save their planet from a natural disaster. Gold was the solution to save the planet of these beings. The only inhabitants of Earth when they came were wild and undomesticated animals. These beings are called the Anunnaki, which means those who from heaven to earth came. Now, Nibiru is the planet where these beings came from. When they arrived at Earth, they built a mining settlement named Erudok, which is present-day Iraq, under the leadership of one of the Anunnaki named Enki. These beings came along with them a group of inferior aliens known as the Igigi, who were also considered as slaves to serve the Anunnaki by mining their gold. The Sumerian tablets stated that the workload of the Anunnaki was so laborious for the Igigi, as they were consistently put to work with hard labor. After hundreds of years of slavery and exploitation, the Igigi rebelled against their masters. It is believed that this was the first revolution on Earth. The Sumerian tablets stated that the Igigi were wiped out from the surface of the Earth as they were crushed by the Anunnaki. Unable to have a workforce to mine gold as the Igigi were wiped out, the head of the Anunnaki, Anu, ordered his son Enki to genetically create a new workforce that is intelligent enough to perform complex work and at the same time totally submissive to the Anunnaki. The experiment of Enki did not bring positive results at first, as strange creatures were made. But finally, there was a genetic inbreed between Earth Homo erectus, that is apes, and the Anunnaki themselves. The result of this final experiment led to the creation of Homo sapiens, which in the Sumerian tablets is called the Adamu, meaning first man. In the Bible, Adam in Hebrew means man. Humans, that is the Homo sapiens, were put to work to mine gold immediately. It is believed that the Anunnaki implanted in humans to always worship and work for the Anunnaki. It is also believed that the Anunnaki were giants compared to the humans they genetically created from ape, which is Homo erectus. Now, since their major purpose of existence is to work and worship the Anunnaki, humans were educated and taught agriculture, arts, science, and architecture. The Sumerian tablets stated that as the demand for more gold increased, humans were later re-engineered by the Anunnaki to procreate. This action led to overpopulation, and many humans were banished due to overprocreation, which gave rise to the biblical story of the Garden of Eden and the banishment from paradise. The Sumerian tablet also stated that as humans became more intelligent, some Anunnaki started having sexual intercourse with them, and the children that resulted from this act were called the Nephilims, which means giants. These giants committed terrible and uncountable atrocities, which angered the Anunnaki beings. Enlil, who is the brother to Enki, became suspicious of humans and feared that humans might rule Nibiru one day with their overpopulation and intelligence. The continuous overpopulation of humans, coupled with the barbaric actions of the Nephilims, made the Anunnaki to seize the opportunity of a great flood as a means to wipe out the human race from the surface of the earth. This flood is popularly known as the Deluge or the Great Flood. Now, before the flood, Enki felt pity for humans. He never agreed to the decision made by the Anunnaki to wipe out humans with the flood. Enki instructed his chosen ones, one of such was Ziusudra and his family, to build a boat before the flood, which in the biblical story is known as Noah and his family. The Anunnaki left Earth while few were remaining, as they watched as humans and the Nephilims drowned to death. After the flood, Enki and the rest of the Anunnaki gifted the survived humans the Sumerian civilization, which they built using their advanced technologies. The Anunnaki also taught humans how to establish a monarchical system of government of kingship rule and governance. It is believed that the Anunnaki have a royal bloodline on Earth who are in charge to rule over humans on behalf of them. These bloodlines are believed to have ruled in different civilizations in the world and are still ruling till today. It is speculated that these Anunnaki will return one day from Nibiru and take full control of the human race, the slave workforce they genetically created.